Good day to you, gentle person on the internet, and thank you for joining me as we have a look at Draftula. This is a kind of strategic building type of game, roguelike element, something along those lines. Before we jump in, we have a look at the gameplay. I just want to say two things. First of all, I've changed some sound settings. I'm trying to sound better for you guys, so let me know if this does sound better for you, or if you'd like it more or less or whatever. I'm on a very budgety mic, and I have a little corner of the room with no proper sound equipment or anything like that because I have very little budget for this. So, I'm doing the best I can, but I'm trying to improve things bit by bit. And secondly, I think I've looked at this game before. I don't think I've done a video on it. I did look through my history, and I couldn't find anything. So if you forgive me if I have done this game before. I know I've definitely looked at the game before. I've definitely played it. But I think I might not have actually done a video on it. But if so, well, I mean, this counts as a second look because it's definitely had some stuff added to it and has been improved in a way. So with no further ado, let's jump in and have a look at it. Just before we jump in, settings page, we've clicked full screen. We've got some quality of life sound controls, exactly the kind of stuff I love to see. Credits have all of the credits. Hopefully none of these cause any issues on YouTube. Right. Jumping in. Start. So, year is 1490, I think that's it. Count Draftula has returned. He will wreak havoc on this world until mankind can find a hero to stop him. But first, he must build his castle. So again, we're playing a game where we're actually the bad guys. But we shall see what happens here. So, we have a castle. At the moment, we just have an entrance. And then we have things that we can add to the castle here for certain amounts of money. So, we can add this hallway. It'll cost $3. We have, I assume, $10 or 10 gold up here. So, we also have gems, which we use to buy new things in between attempts. So we have a catacomb that we can spend $1, and I would say let's slap the catacomb in there. And it follows kind of Tetris rules in a way. We're building into the space, and we have rooms of different shapes that we need to plug in. We have a pool of rooms. We have 6 rooms left in our pool. We can spend a gold to re-roll if we wanted to, but I don't think we need to do that. Let's place the spiral staircase above our entranceway. Ultimately, what we want to do is place the throne at the top of our construction of our building here. We have a heavy chest of treasure. Oh, I'm going to slap this in here. Yeah, I want to put that in because it's quite nice, but the problem is we can't put anything on top of that, so that would just add to things. If I go here, I put this in here, and I put this on here. Oh, we still have 3 gold because we've got some money back again. So let's slap this, an epitaph down there, because then it gives us money from that thing. Oh, and we get groundskeeper notes. Okay, so I think placing that thing down gives us a lesson about the game. Groundskeeper notes number 1. While the mechanisms of the castle seem to change the height of its power, the height of its power can only be achieved once the tower is 20 high. It's hard to know for certain, but only then will I be able to escape this accursed cycle. Alright, it's groundskeeper notes, but it's been signed by, I assume, Dracula, so a little confused there. Nevertheless, we need to get to 20 high, it appears to be the rule, and we are very far from that. Anyway, we do have more gold to spend on our building. Are we going to get... No, we don't have anything else left in our pool, so let's slap you in. Why not? We get a little bit more gold. No cells, no gold. I'll slap you in there. I can pop you in there. I don't have another single sized one. Just stick you in there. Why not? Alright, well then let's just put our throne room in. And we get 6 gems because we reached 6 high. Right, so this is our new tallest castle, which is a castle height of 7 in total. And yeah, we get 6 gems. We have 7 gold, but I don't know if that carries through to us. Now we have 10 rooms in our pool. This takes us back to our settings page. And this is a hold thing. So if we have a room in our 3 available rooms, we want to keep it for later, we can drag it to the hold, and then it'll get filled in with another room from our pool, and then when we're ready we can then use that one. So I like that. I like that hold thing. I think that's from Tetris. It's quite a common Tetris thing. Anyway, so we have built this castle, and then a hero runs in from the side, I think, and levels our castle because it doesn't defeat him. And then we go through to our ability to purchase new things with gems. So this will get added to our pool. So for 5 gems, we can buy these 3 things. We can build a happy frog statue. Every time a room is placed along this row, gain 1 gold. This frog fills you with happiness. So that's just a straight give us more gold every time we place a room. This is a slime monster. When built, gain gems equal to the number of rooms adjacent to this one. So that's quite nice. And then we have this sigil. There's a left one and somewhere else in here is a right one. And when we get both of them together, it doesn't tell us what we get, but we get something. Or we can buy this row, which will give us a chest. I think another chest, because I think we already have one of those. Gain gold equal to the number of adjacent rooms. We have a statue. If we slap this down on a higher thing, we'll gain gold relative to how high it is. And then we have a mimic monster. When built, gain 3 gems. Rooms cannot be built adjacent to this one. See, both of these are good. I'm actually going to go with the slime monster, I think. We can't afford this one down here. Interesting elements here. So let's buy this. And that's it. That is the end of our gems for that thing. We can start again. So, happy frog statue. Let's slap him in here. Let's slap this chest in here. And we get a gold for that. I'm actually going to reroll at this point. Right, so now we have this. I'm going to slap this here. And then I'm going to slap the slime monster into here. And we got a couple of gems. Alright, nice. Right, so we have a row filled in and we got some gold from that. We have a big chunk of gold to now build our castle from. But we only have 6 rooms left in our pool. So let's build the hallway. I don't think we can build this anymore, can you? Oh, we can. We can build our foyer. Let's slap this on top of the foyer. We can build this parapet on top of that over there. Why not? We can build another one of these in here. Where should we put this? Put it next to that, I'd say. Oh, we didn't get any lessons from that. I'm going to build this sticking out here. I'm going to build this on top of it. And there's no point in placing that because we don't really have the other half of it to place. So let's just slap this in. And we have reached the height of 8. Height of 9. Alright. But there was like a red thing there. So do we now expand that? I don't know. I don't quite understand how we get to the height that we need to get to. But here comes the hero. He's managed to get in. He's managed to level our castle. Alright. Now we have 10 gems, so we can buy something else. Do we buy these things for 5 gems? Yes, I think we're going to buy that. we're going to have 6 gems in reserve. Let's start the next one. Right. So, we want this lad to come in a bit later. So let's slap this in. We're going to have to spend on a reroll. Let's slap this one in. Alright, well, we'll stick him in the corner here. We only get 1 gem because there was only 1 next to him, but that's fine. Let's build the epitaph. Build the heavy chest above there. I'll slap this lad in there. Slap this guy in there. That helps a bit. I don't think this is going to give us any gold, but we'll stick him in there. Let's stick the tower in here, why not? Hallway can go in. Oh, hallway can't go in there. Alright, well, we'll put the hallway on top of there. I only have 2 rooms left. Well, let's just stick this lad in here. And we'll stick this lad in here. I'll gain a little bit more gold there, why not? We can put this in above. Why not put that in there? I'll stick this lad in here. I think we've reached a new height. Yeah, castle height is 10, new tallest castle. But how do we get to build even higher? I mean, I suppose more things that we need to stack up. I need more things that stack. Like this. We get another tower. We don't really want another tower. Oh, we can't afford this. It needs 20 gold and 20 gems and we're 1 gem short. Alright, well, I'm not going to buy anything then. Let's see if we can get a little bit higher. Alright, well, let's snap you into the hold for now. So we can... Alright, let's just stick you in there. I'm just trying to get as high as possible in this round. Stick this in there. Alright, let's put you in there. Put a few gems there. Let's put the spiral staircase above you. Can't actually afford that. It's a problem. We'll stick you in there. We're not going to be able to afford anything here, unfortunately. Can I actually put you in? Yeah. Okay, got a couple of gold there. I don't think he's going to be able to give us anything. Yeah, alright, well, let's just put this down. We'll call that a bit of a failure, but we'll get some more gems. We'll be able to buy something more interesting. Not a new record height, but that's fine. That was a money-making run. And he levels our castle. Okay, no, that's fine. Whatever, we got some gems. Alright. Yes. We're trying to aim for height. Ooh, and there's the other half of this sigil. But no, we're going for height. We'll get this. Alright, let's start the night. Okay, none of these are height, so that's really annoying. No, we're gonna have to re-roll straight away. Alright. We want this lad. And we want this lad. Alright, I'm going to stick you down there. And I'm going to put you there. Let me put you there. I'm going to get some gold in there. Will help us a bit. Well, let's stick you in there. Let's put you here just in case I can start doing things. Now, how do we get higher? Can I not put you on top of there? Okay, when it says adjacent, it means on top as well. So that was a bad idea. But anyway, we have reached a new height of 11. But now, how do I... Can I not drag down? It seems so. We gained some gems there. Nearly 30. Well, nearly 20, I guess, because I think we had 10 or something already. Right, what have we got? Oh, that's new. It's 2 gold for every active monster rune. Alright, well let's get the other half of the eye. We can build it and see if that does anything. Then I think it'll be enough gameplay to start off with, and we can talk about the critiques for a bit. Alright, so you... when build gain 3 gems. We're going to snap you into the holding. Let's stick you there. I'm going to put you in there. Let's put you over there. And we're going to stick you in there. We get some gold. Epitaph. We can slap in there. Ooh, another one. I seem to have hit a dead end. I know 20 is my goal, but something is keeping me from building the castle even higher. I suspect it has something to do with those sigils, but I haven't been able to figure it out. Alright, so we have the sigils, so we're going to try and get to the point where we can build them. Alright, unfortunately we can't build it there because we're never going to get his gold. Let's put you in there. Let's put you in there. I should have put that there. I can't move it. Oh, I was an idiot. Should have put that over there to fill that slot in. What a fool am I. Alright, I'll put that in there. Oh, we can't build that there. We can't build that anywhere. The fool that I am. Let's put another epitaph in down there. Alright, well we're not going to build any other on this row anyway. Maybe now we can put this in. Good, good. We can slap the large statue on top of there. Nice. Right, there is our sigil right. We can slap this across there. No, we can't. Put that in in there. No. We're not going to be able to buy the sigil when it appears. Yeah, you see, we need 4 gold. Very annoying. Alright, well, let's slap this on there. Now, I mean, it's entirely above level 8, so... I don't know, how do we get higher? How do we see what we're doing up there? Possible to tell. Well, let's see what we can purchase here. Well, let's get this so we have it. Let's see what we can build from there. Alright, so we will go with you. Get a little bit extra gold there. We'll go with you there. Okay, we should have saved that, but nevertheless. Well, let's keep the sigil. Let's see what this brings through to us. Alright, got some gold back. Yeah, well, we can get some gems at least. Alright, well, let's slap this lad in here. So that's where we can build the other one. That's fine. And then plonk this on here so we can build on top of it if necessary. Let's put this one in. I mean, this hallway doesn't really do much, does it? Let's put it in our holding. There's the other half of the eye. Again, we didn't have enough gold to do it. Alright, we get 3 gold. Let's stick you in. Alright, we got a bit of gold for you. This will give us some gems. No, we can't place him anywhere. No, we don't want to cover that. Alright, well, let's put you in there. Let's stick you in. I'll put you in there. And now we are out of the monies. Well, let's just slap you in, I guess. Alright, well. I just want to put the other sigil down and see what it has to say. What it does, if it does anything interesting. Will it help us grow even higher? Is what I want to know. I want to see what it does. Alright, well, let's buy the last one there. Okay, cool. We start with the catacomb. It's a nice one to start with. I mean, let's build this because it helps. In there. We'll slap you in here. you in there. You can use it to fill the room. Alright, that's always the last thing you need to place. Let's put you in there in the hopes that you will eventually fill in. Okay. We don't have... Will you be able to give us enough money? Yes. Alright, so we can put you there and put you there. Okay, we've completed the moon sigil. You will now be able to build rooms upward forever. As you get higher, rooms at the bottom will and stop activating any passive effects and can no longer be built on of. Okay, this sentence needs a little bit of work, I think. The sigil and epitaph rooms have also been removed from your pool. Alright. So, but we have 0 gold, so we can't do anything further. So let's just slap you in there. Okay. Do we still get the hero coming in and knocking it all down? I think so. Ooh, now we've got new interesting things of different shapes. Okay, we have unlocked the next phase of the game. We only have 25 gems, so we're going to have to still build with just with these lads and see if we can how much we can get. Here's a good one to here's a good late one to build. Alright, so let's build you. Alright, let's build you because you can give us some gold. Pop you into there. I'm gonna stick you in there just because your things. And you as well. Huh. Alright. Okay, I'm seeing the challenge here. Alright, interesting. Okay, we can start building you outwards here. These are very, very valuable now. Many of these can't be done. Alright, I don't think I'm going to get any gold there. One, just for the sake of that. Can't build those there. Alright, we're trying to get gems, so let's do that. Oh, what do we do? I don't think I can build above you, so you might ruin this whole thing. Alright, let's call it the end. We got a nice chunk of gems there. And we have some interesting things that we can then purchase. Alright, so I think I've shown the basic things. You have to build your castle up and make enough money that you can build your 2 sigils for 8 gold in total. And then when that's done, you unlock the next phase of the game that allows you to build all of this other stuff. That one gives you money when that gets disabled, so that's a nice early one to place. Bottomless pit is interesting. Coffin, when a room is built, gain 1 gold. Okay. When a room is built. Okay, so every time you build another room you gain a gold, so it basically makes all rooms 1 gold cheaper, unless they are only 1 gold and then they're free and you get extra money. Nice. When built, any adjacent rooms re-added to your pool. Can't place any rooms directly there. Can be built on top of roofs. Okay, so that cancels that. Nice. All right. No, this is fantastic. There is a lot of fun game that has just been unlocked that I didn't know was coming. So I'm glad we went through this as far as we did. So thank you for watching this far. If you are just here for the gameplay, thank you. I appreciate you joining us to look at this game. The link is in the description. Come give it a play. Don't forget to like or subscribe if you like or... Well, don't forget to like or dislike if you like to dislike this video. If you like to dislike the game, go tell the developer. Don't try and give me credit or anything for that. But if you like to dislike the video, drop a comment letting me know why you liked it or disliked it. And don't forget that thumbs up and thumbs down button. And don't forget to hit a subscribe if you're interested in seeing an indie game sort of like this one and perhaps not like this one every day. I do one a day on average. And it's a fun progression to stick behind, so I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. Yeah, thank you for that. If, however, you are here for the critiques, well, I'm not going to talk too much about that. The UI and the quality of life controls are fine. The tutorial could do with a lot more tutorializing. A little bit of guidance to get into the game would be a lot better. Get a better idea what the hell's going on and what we're supposed to do and how we do it. Yeah, a good tutorial would be nice. I have played this on Firefox. It worked absolutely fine. I'm here playing it on Chrome. It is also working absolutely fine as long as I can tell. If anything isn't working and I don't even know it, then let me know. But I think it's fine. The game looks good. The music's a little bit annoying. I don't really like the sort of 8-bit kind of sound style thing, chiptune-y thing. But it's fine. I mean, it works for the game. Yeah, art-wise, the game looks good. I find it very, very fun to look at. It is a pleasing art style. I wouldn't give it too much sort of adulation. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. The game looks good. The game sounds quite good, acceptable. So, and the gameplay is fun. I wish there was a bit more tutorial behind it. Kind of teaching me how to play. I don't know. That would have been nice. We should start on this side. I'm just jumping back into it just to see how the gameplay flow looks like. Set it across there. Why did I not get directly above this one? That was silly. Nevertheless. No. I think the throne room might be buildable no matter what the cross-out things are. But yeah, I mean, that's the basic gameplay. You place items, they have rules and constraints. You place them according to those rules and constraints. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's perfectly good gameplay. I think there's a good story behind it. We have an immersion. I would like to know more about the hero that comes crashing in and collapsing the place and all that kind of stuff. It would be nice to have more lore behind it, because this does feel quite lore rich. But in itself, I think it's pretty good. I really have not a lot of critiques about this. I just want to see more of it, and a much better tutorial to get people in it and their feet on the ground playing accordingly. I think that would be probably the best way to get this game moving forward. But yeah, thank you for watching. I think I've shown it off enough. I think I've given enough critique, and I really hope you guys come and play it. Link is in the description, and hopefully see you in the next video. Goodbye.